Hey, welcome back to your Caribou Data Science Channel America. Today is Monday, August the 23rd, 2021, and it's time for your daily COVID-19 analysis. Hey, first, a big shout out to the 13 people who watched this video yesterday. I want to give a special shout out to you and my viewers who are of the younger nature, who are classified by YouTube as children. I'm not sure if that include means 18 or under or what. But anyway, thanks so much for your special group of people the 12 people who did watch the video from that children's group yesterday. By all means, don't forget that, as always, click on that subscribe button. We're currently at 322 subscriptions. We want to get to 330 by Sunday. Don't forget to click the like button, right? 12 views equals 12 likes, okay? And thirdly, and most important to grow our channel, click on the share button. Share this video on your Facebook and your Twitter accounts. You can also share it on. Okay, so anyway, America, let's get on with the show. We need to remind ourselves of a couple of very important points about the COVID-19 vaccine as we move forward with this vaccination program. Okay, first of all, the COVID-19 vaccine will not keep you from getting COVID-19. It may reduce the symptoms or the severity of the disease if you've been vaccinated. Secondly, it will not keep you from dying. It will not keep you from dying. If you take the vaccine, you still have a chance of getting COVID-19, and you still have a chance, or hopefully a less of a chance, of dying from COVID-19. Okay. So anyway, America, let's get on with the show. Now, what's interesting about the way we count COVID-19 data is we count it from the first case and the first death back in 2020. But the thing that's curious is that's not the way we count cancer and heart disease. Diseases like cancer and heart disease are counted for 1 year at a time. So on January 1st of this year, the cancer and heart disease deaths in America was reset to zero, which is something completely different. Okay, but you can see we currently have 37.7 million reported cases, 620,000 deaths. Hmm. So what you can see here is this is the current year's cases. A long declining pattern. Now, sometime in the first part of July, we begin to see. Okay, so you can see here, COVID-19 cases have beginning to increase despite the vaccination program. Are beginning to increase again in July. Okay, and the vaccine may not have prevented any of these cases. Okay, but does that mean you shouldn't get vaccinated? No, that means you absolutely should get vaccinated because even if it reduces the chance that you'll catch COVID-19 or your chances that you'll die from COVID-19, it's still not worth the risk not to get vaccinated. Okay. So anyway, you can see deaths are starting to increase sometime in the same time frame. Now the question is, how high will these deaths go up? How many deaths will be prevented with this information here, with the vaccination program? All right. Now this is the total number of cases for 2020 and 2021. You can see 2021 as almost with 6 months, 8 months into the year. Uh, 2020 cases have almost caught 2021 cases or 2020 cases. Okay. Of course, what's interesting, we had 20 million cases. Okay, so what you can see here, this is the deaths by year. You can see, so we had about, this is 200,000, so this would be 500, what's this between here is 100,000 difference, right? So this would be like 50,000. So this would be, 350,000 deaths in 2020. And you can see here that, in all probability, there's a fairly good chance that we will not catch 2020 COVID-19 deaths will not catch 2020. That may be the best news I have for you today. Now, now we just do a comparison, a side-by-side comparison for 2021, 2020 cases and 2021 cases. 2020 cases were a continued trend upward. But sometime beginning in the first part of 2021, cases begin to decline. Okay, but now as you said before, it's started to increase again since July of 2021. What about deaths? Deaths saw a continued increase in 2020 and a long declining pattern in 2021. Now it's interesting that deaths started to increase. It's almost the same period as cases did, mid-July. Okay, which is sort of curious. If you look over here you can see again the numbers. Let's just take a look at a single number. Let's take a look at a 7-day moving average. So what this means for the 7-day period ending 8/15, August 15th, we are averaging 138,556 cases per day. Okay? And what about deaths? Again, let's just focus on the single deaths here. Okay? For the 7-day period ending August the 15th, we were averaging 823 deaths per day. Now, what about cases? Well, you can see the weekly cases are increasing. We know they are. Okay? The question is how much would it increase? And of course, you can see here, deaths have increased. Last week's deaths were almost, about 75, maybe 7,000. Okay. But hopefully this is just an anomaly, a spike for some reason, not actually a trend. We can certainly hope and pray that the deaths will begin to fall again as the vaccine takes hold. Now, what you can see here is August is like the fourth, as well as the fourth most monthly cases since since November of 2020. Okay, they're higher than any of these five numbers here also for cases. What about deaths? Well, deaths. Look at this: 6 months in a row we had declining cases. 7 months in a row we're going to have where the deaths are below November 2020's range. Okay, so even though we are seeing an increase, it's not a huge increase. Okay, but this is just sort of a fun chart. This chart shows us plots the number of cases per 100,000 people in the U.S. So right now, see about 30 to 35 people on average out of 100,000 in the U.S. have COVID-19. While as far as COVID-19 deaths on average, on average, COVID-19 deaths in America, only one half, for every 100,000 people, one half of a person on average is dying from COVID-19. Okay? So anyway, that does conclude the report today, America, for our report for the COVID-19. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Again, a big shout out to the 13 people who watched this video yesterday. Thank you so much. Hey, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the like button. And don't forget to click the share button. Share this video with your friends and family on Facebook and Twitter today. Thanks so much, America. We'll catch you tomorrow with an updated report.